Okay, I think we're on YouTube or we're on Twitch. We'll just see if it turns green. Hey, it's green. Good. There is someone for everyone. We're the Jetpack Superheroes. We are here for you. On today's show, we have Berkley Solar Farms. Bobby Flay versus Gordon Ramsay. Stuck in a trash chute. Well, like, they're not. Ramsay and Flay aren't stuck in a trash chute. That's a different story. Subway cars. That's not the venue either. That's just, these are all different things I'm listing. Delinquent loans. And no more traveling to North Korea. All this and more on the next Jetpack Supercast. All right, big day, huge day, always another day.
Oh, today is such an amazing day, and thanks for joining us on the Jetpack Supercast.
Yeah.
That's right. It is an amazing day today.
is.
You know, it's not every day that you get asked to perform at a farmer's market.
It isn't
True. I'm excited.
It's not a very often occurrence.
That's crazy.
That's
you know,
true.
So we were asked to perform at the Mansfield Farmer's Market,
Yeah.
and we, without a doubt, said yes.
Of course we
Absolutely,
did.
100%.
And we're excited. So
I'm psyched, yeah.
what do you think this is going to entail? I've never actually been to a farmer's
I
market
honestly
before.
haven't myself. I've seen photos on Facebook.
I know
of
they
them.
sell like zucchinis at the farmer's
Yeah.
market, but otherwise, I don't know. So we're gonna see. We're gonna have to play. I guess
pretty
is it farmers that go to they go to sell their wares?
I've heard about farmers' daughters.
Those are my favorite things about farming.
I think that's what David's going to... Well, what if they're young, though? I think David's probably going to have to go for the farmers' aunties.
Yeah, he might actually want to go for the farm animals. I'm not sure,
That's what I worry about.
That'll be a weird scenario.
but I don't know if they're gonna be there, David.
Who knows how it'll pan out?
It's
I
a
have no
farmer's
idea.
market. It's more
Yeah.
Sorry, all the meat's bruised.
Mm.
Oh, geez.
for fruits and veggies. What is it? The emoji that people send when they're sending dirty pictures online?
I believe it's the
Is it the
eggplant.
eggplant emoji? David's just gonna be looking for eggplants. He's like, I know this is. Where
I want David to walk up to the lady selling eggplants. I want him to look her right in the eye and go, "Yo, you vibing me? Are you vibing me right
just
now?"
holds up the eggplant to her.
I feel like you vibing me right now.
Are you feeling this? You feeling this eggplant?
This is.
I got the
connection?
emoji.
Is this a connection?
But yeah, that's cool. We're gonna want to reformulate some stuff. We might actually come out with an acoustic set. Not
That'd be pretty
sure,
awesome.
Yeah.
but that's probably gonna be the case.
Jetpack
And,
Superheroes. We just folked ourselves in the A acoustic.
I don't know. That
Is that
could
the
be the name of it.
Could be a
That
title, yeah.
Working.
I do like that title.
I'm not saying it is. I'm not saying it isn't.
We folked up.
Mm.
Does
One
that
of
not
those.
allow?
What happened to him again?
Folk the police. I feel like somebody's already said
Go
that.
folk
that one
yourself.
might already be
That one's
taken.
already taken. It's gotta be.
It should be, if not.
Oh man, definitely. For maybe in Berkeley.
Yeah.
Maybe in Berkeley. Where Berkeley, congratulations to the 2000 hometown of Berkeley. Not quite sure how Taunton hasn't taken them via annex, but you know, we're not going to go into that yet.
Warmonger.
The entire town is running on solar power.
That's right. So for people who don't know, that's actually my home.
It means it
That's-
comes from the sun. Oh, I thought you were trying to explain solar power.
No, I was gonna say I
Sorry.
live in Berkeley. I'm excited. I'm excited because, well, I don't know why I'm excited. I'm not going to be getting
Paul,
any.
do you get any discount?
Nope. Nah, I'm
None.
pretty sure that's.
Do you
not
get
gonna be the
higher
case.
taxes?
Most likely to pay for the solar farm.
Paul can't
But
wait,
doesn't it-
apparently.
Oh, but wait, Paul. Don't you feel better now that it's green?
That's right.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think that's a crock of crap.
But my town is paying another town, Taunton, to use this.
Taunton is buying
So-
Taunton's buying the excess
So
power.
basically, we're just.
Can I just tell you that your solar farm? You guys have like 4 solar farms around
One-
your town.
actually
One's
one-
on the landfill,
Yep.
so that's it's right down
That's
the street.
right. Yeah.
I live down the street
Oh.
from a landfill,
Okay. Yeah. Yeah.
and I don't know where the other 4 are.
I
The
can
other
tell
3
you.
Are.
Here's a hint.
Where's that?
One of them is actually in my backyard, like right in my
Is it off the
backyard
highway?
ends, and then what's that?
Is it off the highway?
Yeah. Yep. My
Oh,
backyard
okay.
ends, and then the next property is the solar farm. If you go in the back of the
Oh.
woods,
That's what that building is.
That's right,
Or
yeah.
that like it looks like a
so
warehouse.
I should be getting the
Oh, that's
most
right, the fence
solar
with the
power.
fields.
I
That's
shouldn't have
right,
to pay
that's
for
right.
my
If
electricity.
I could offer you, Paul, you definitely
Mhm.
shouldn't be. I agree with that. You shouldn't be paying because you should be running a plug over your fence.
into the farm.
Let's save some energy,
How are they going
guys.
to know that one of them went down? Are they going
Yeah.
to really notice the
That's a good
difference that
point.
one panel might be siphoned a little bit? You should at least run your backyard lights off of it.
Let's see.
I feel like that's only fair.
yeah. First, I got to buy some backyard lights. That thing is dark. I don't.
Well, right now your backyard light is a fire, so I
Yeah.
guess you don't have to. You can start a fire with a solar panel.
Oh
You
yeah.
can do that.
Yeah, you just Light it on
It's a
fire.
one use though. It's
It's
a one-time use.
beautiful.
It sucks. It's a very difficult.
But yeah, so Berkeley, we're solar powered
On the
leaders.
map.
Who would have thought?
Berkeley's on the map. I mean, its name will never show up because it's got 2,000 homes. Very small. Again, not quite sure how Tom let that happen. How did that slip away as its own town?
They've got enough of their problems to worry about.
That's true. Like their volunteer firefighters.
I don't. What about
Yeah,
that?
and all volunteer firefighting.
Really? Is that
Shout
the
out to
case?
Rob Jackson if you're listening. Appreciate you. Rob Jackson was in my geography classes.
No.
Good guy.
Remember volunteers?
Real estate. You want to buy something for Rob? Go over there to Berkeley. He'll sell you one of those 2,000 homes.
Hopefully
Face
it
all
doesn't
over that.
burn down
His
because
face all over the place.
we don't really have a fire department to help us.
If it's burning and Rob's selling you the
Nobody
house,
wants that to happen.
it's already there. It's already gonna be put out. He's right there. You got Superman right there on your team. Former bodybuilder. Former.
There we go.
Not anymore.
Oh,
No,
boy.
so that's speaking of not anymore. Bobby Flay.
What about him?
He's not
He's
anymore.
not
Gonna
anymore?
have a 0 in his win column there, or excuse me, loss column there.
How's that? Who's
He's going against Gordon Ramsay.
Oh.
Chef Gordon Ramsay?
So
Hell's
there's
Kitchen
actually
Man
such
himself.
thing as a chef battle, that it isn't Iron Chef,
Okay. Yep.
and it's going to be the first ever and probably only.
Yeah, I don't know.
I'm
if
going
this
to call it here. If that's a prop bet, I'm taking it. Only pay-per-view for cooking battles ever
one's-
is
Only one
Chef
I've heard of,
Gordon
yeah.
Ramsay, the guy from
Okay.
the television
Yeah.
show on the Fox
Kitchen
channel.
Yeah, I'm
Nightmares.
familiar.
Yep, blonde-haired guy.
Yeah.
I think everyone
Versus
knows.
He yells a
the
lot.
brown-haired guy.
It's fun to watch.
It's
Bobby
a good one.
Flay.
That should be good, right?
I can't
Probably
wait.
not.
I
What is
can wait. I'll be honest. I can wait. It's such a subjective thing. Like, how are they going to score cooking?
Well, you know,
Are they going to
I
cook for
guess
3 people?
Is it
Like
how
a-
well
on
a thing
an
is
Iron
probably
Chef?
how it
prepared?
usually goes. Well, here's the thing: people who watch those cooking shows, they live and die by it.
Yeah.
It's crazy. I have so many friends that they're like, I just stay up all night watching Cake Boss, watching Kitchen Nightmares.
Do they
watching-
make cakes, though?
the
The people watching Cake Box, do they make
They-
cakes? Is
they
that their
do.
business? All right, so it's
No,
like
it's not their business.
It's not research.
It's a
for their-
hobby that they do sometimes or whatever.
I was
Like,
because I think one of the people at your parties
Yeah.
actually is a cake maker.
really, I'll be damned.
Like it wasn't.
I didn't know that either.
That's you're revealing new
Well, you're just
information.
making up
I don't
names
want
now.
to say people's names.
That's all right.
I
We'll
don't say
talk,
people's
yeah.
names because I don't know
Who
if they
knows?
want
Maybe
that.
they-
One of
yeah,
them may
like,
have
out.
been.
They might
But
be.
there's somebody
sure.
that definitely makes cakes or cupcakes or something.
Oh, okay.
She came to our last show. But I don't want to. I don't want to say her name just in case.
Sure.
But no. So I was gonna say maybe that's why they
Could
like
be.
because like if my business was just
Mhm.
you know making comedy songs,
Yeah.
I'd probably watch comedy.
Yeah,
and
but
I'd
the
probably
people I'm
make
talking about
comedy
are
all
not
night.
cake bakers or cooks in any fashion.
All right, so they're not
They
learning.
just want
No.
to watch it as
Yeah.
reach a
in their
mastery
leisure
level.
time. Oh, it's a good show.
They just like to watch it. Yeah.
Right.
Oh,
But-
well, I'm going to tell them then. Hey, if you guys make cakes, you should watch Cake Boss. Do they actually
Mhm.
make cakes on that, or is this one of those weird things?
Yeah. Yeah.
All right, yeah, you watch Cake Boss. And if you like to build fish tanks, you can watch Tanked.
Shark
I saw
Tank.
that on the Discovery Channel the other day.
Hmm.
It
I
wasn't
don't know.
very Discovery Channel. I think the Discovery Channel, everything is upside down on the Discovery Channel.
They might not
it
actually
was some
care
people
anymore.
making a fish tank.
Okay.
They weren't discovering anything.
But-
I was discovering how crap the
Mm.
Discovery Channel became. Not good.
But no, to go back to the cook battle though. So it's going to be on pay-per-view?
It's gonna
They
be on
want to
pay-per-view.
set this up
They
as
said they would
pay-per-view.
only do it if it happened on pay-per-view.
Wow.
Which is like, all
The
right,
gall.
you are going to have 8 people pop in and
Yeah, who's going to buy
Watch
that
that.
pay-per-view?
And I'm wondering.
I
yeah.
think this is a matter of like that high school level when you're in a high school band. You're like, yeah,
Mhm.
we're gonna rent out this huge ass hall, and then we're gonna like this happened to us just recently. Yeah, we're gonna rent out this huge ass hall. We're gonna
Mhm.
fill it. Luckily, we filled it.
Yeah.
But when you're in high school and you don't have that much pull,
Mhm.
I feel like Bobby Flay might be like, yeah, we're gonna get some television executives to agree that we can have pay-per-view on like a Wednesday night. Yeah. Because
I
it's
don't
the only
know.
time we're going to be able to afford a pay-per-view
We'll see.
spot.
I'm sure they know what they're doing. They've built very successful businesses.
I'm going to be honest. I hope they have a thing where you can donate to be a judge. You have to donate some money to be a judge. I hope they're
Cool.
smart enough to put people in the audience and tell them that they'll be able to also eat one of the lesser chefs, like cookings, something like that. And then that's how they should be rolling it.
Maybe.
They should be thinking live. They shouldn't be thinking pay-per-view.
Yeah,
The
I'm
payper-view
sure they're
buys is
thinking
gonna
Yeah.
whatever the hell they're doing.
Everyone in the
I'm
audience
hoping.
gets the runner-up's meal. Well, it
So
wasn't cooked
how
well
are they
enough.
building this up though? Are they going back and forth? Are they trash talking each other?
So
Is this-
I guess Chef Ramsay just did a video on Facebook Live
Okay, yep.
and he was looking for Bobby Flay at his restaurant.
Was he yelling a lot? Because he does that. It's fun to watch.
He was
because
kinda,
he
he
does.
looked upset.
Yeah, he usually
But
does.
he also had a messenger bag on, so I don't know if he was really upset.
That's kind of
You
his.
couldn't really.
or if he was just thrown out.
Where the
by
hell
fact
is
that-
Bobby? I've got to find him.
You couldn't be too intimidated.
Right?
by
Yeah,
him.
you're not.
Yeah.
You're
You're
like,
like,
oh,
hang on. Does that angry guys wear a messenger bag?
huh?
Past 2000? I
What?
can't handle that.
No,
It's
I
too-
said
like no. I'm saying like if I saw that,
Yeah.
like I am going to kick the living crap out of you. Only after you buy me a drink first, because you're wearing a messenger bag. I just assume you're taking me out. Because why are you?
It's holding all
What do you
his
even have in that
recipes
bag?
for when he cooks.
Well, he's a cook. You might have a lot of utensils. I don't know. What did cooks
But he
carry?
owned the restaurant, though. Wouldn't they be in the like? Wouldn't you just unpack?
Whatever.
How many restaurants does he own?
Oh,
Maybe
I'm
he's
sure
like
several.
Yeah.
Because I have a cool idea to be a traveling cook.
Okay.
I'm an amazing chef.
So you don't
Most
want to
people don't
own
know
the
that well.
restaurant. You want to go to other
No,
people's
you know,
restaurants.
I love the organic idea of just going to somebody's house and cooking like I'm at my own. I want to bring my teppanyaki grill, my little flat top, and I want to just do my thing, cook, give the people the food, say thank you so much,
Okay.
take
Collect
money.
your money and leave.
and then if they want me to sit down and eat with them, I would, because I mean, like, if a good chef eats his own food, that's how you know it's
That's
not
true.
crap.
That's true. So is this going to be like an Uber thing? Like, are you
Like
looking?
Uber, but Meals on Wheels,
Okay.
but not the actual.
Ah.
Like I want to just go and cook the damn thing.
that's cool.
I'll
You
come in with all the ingredients.
Yeah, that's a really cool
You
idea.
should set
do
that
that
up.
thing.
Mm.
And then I can do all my teppanyaki tricks without
Yeah.
burning down the house. I'll
Yeah.
tell them open the windows and turn the fire alarm off. There's a lot of smoke. We don't have a hood. You don't have the hood vent.
Yeah.
You know, just got to do that.
Mm.
And the whole house is gonna smell great, like food.
Are you only going to be cooking teppanyaki?
I figure I'm gonna do like a very limited menu
Okay.
because I learned that that's the best way to do it.
Mm.
Because then I can just master a couple of dishes and offer that. Because I don't want
It's a
to
good
be
way
like,
to do it.
hey, what do you want me to make? 10 dishes? Ah, great. Sit down, you people. Got some time. No, I want to be able to in, out, and all done within
Yep.
an hour. I think that's
Very
the way
good.
to do it. That's just a thought. Just kicking it around.
Mm. The traveling chef,
Mm.
John Booth.
And then on the weekends, traveling hot dog salesman. I, feel like
I think that's your
hot dog
true
salesman.
gene.
That's my true calling.
Mm.
I got to do the teppanyaki chef to try to afford
That's right.
the hot dog locker. The hot dog locker. I'm working on it.
Talking about affording things and moving on up, David got himself an iPhone today.
I did.
He
Congratulations.
moved up from
iPhone 6.
whatever
Up from a flip
Boost,
phone?
yeah, whatever Boost Mobile, whatever he had.
Yeah. Stylo 2, which is like a knockoff Samsung with
That's
the
it.
pin on it.
Yeah.
Wait a minute. Is David Boost Wayne? Is he seriously using Boost Mobile?
He's using Boost Mobile.
Yes, indeed I am.
We would be accepting Boost Mobile money for that
That plug.
for that anti-plug.
I
We just told
know.
him David has it.
Boost Mobile. They asked the question, "Where are you at?" Because nobody can find a Boost Mobile anymore.
Where are you at? Because you cannot find
This has fallen
a
off.
service. You can't find service with Boost Mobile, can you?
Do you really like that service? Like, are you brand loyal to Boost Mobile?
I'm not brand loyal. I'm like, oh, there's the new phone. I'll get that one. I'm not like
David doesn't
I'm not
understand
specifically
how phones work.
I'm not a picky phone guy. Is the
No,
thing.
you're obviously not.
This is true.
But so you just go and you're like, okay, so I want this phone, and give me whatever you want to give me, and they're like, okay, here's a Boost Mobile because no one else wants this crap. Please take it.
Here's why it's marked down.
That was pretty much the extent of
Can
it. Yeah.
I ask you an honest question? And this again, we don't talk about this
Sure.
one before the podcast. When you went to buy this phone, Target or Walmart?
Best Buy.
Oh,
Ooh, Best
Really?
Buy,
Yeah.
Best Buy Mobile.
Best Buy did not steer you towards something real. For shame, Best Buy.
I have seen them have more
shame.
options, but today was like minimal. I'm like, oh, they have any of these left? He's like, yeah, we have one in stock. I'll take it.
Yeah, we have one in stock. We started with 2.
So, David, when did you become a drug dealer? Because I'm pretty sure that's who uses Boost
Is it a
Mobile.
burner phone? I was gonna say, did you buy a burner phone? Does it have minutes already on it? Are you gonna run out of credit halfway through the month? He's laughing, but these are all
Guys,
serious
I didn't get that
concerns.
last message. Or what happened? Like, I had to top up. I had to add minutes to my phone.
All right, the fact
It's
that he knows
prepaid.
it's called topping up lets me know that he's done
He's
this.
been
This
on
is
it
not
for a
fake.
while.
This is not an improvisation. David, can you tell me what did you send me as a message this morning before you even
I
before you even got the?
Are we practicing today and what time? I did not get the message earlier this morning because my phone was full of memory. It just ran out.
Can you tell me what
I
you
maxed
had
out
before
16
Boost
gigs.
Mobile?
Huh?
What did you have for that previous phone? What service?
It was a Boost Mobile.
You know what I like to do, Paul? When I was younger, I had a car that rusted to shit. Rusted all the way to shit.
Just
Like I
terrible.
had half a gas. I couldn't fill it up past halfway.
Uh-huh.
My gas can. You know what I didn't buy? Another Chevy. I didn't buy another Chevy. You know why?
Why's that?
It's the first one rusted to shit. I didn't like it. I wasn't happy with it. So I didn't repeat the same brand.
That's right. But the good news is David did get himself a more modern phone, a more flagship phone.
I'm so happy we're talking about phones because, it's almost like that guy that fell in the trash chute. He was probably looking for the Boost Mobile. Yeah. I believe he was looking for the Boost Mobile store.
He was trying to find the service. He
had dropped his phone.
Come on. Up
in a garbage chute.
Oh, do you think that he was like mad at Boost Mobile? He was like, I forgot to tap out again. And he threw it down the garbage.
I was going to say, do you think he did it and then didn't tell anybody that's why he did it? Like, when you get wicked mad, like those, I used to call them controller throwing people.
Yep.
There's two kinds of people when you get mad. You have people that get mad rationally and you're like, oh, God. And you're like, maybe like you hit something and you're like, I'm so angry. Oh, hitting something's not worth it.
You just exclaim.
Or like, but then you have those kids that are like, throw the controller. And then they break the controller and they're like, I got to get another Nintendo 64 controller.
When I worked at GameStop, I came across a lot of those kids.
Oh my God, yeah. Tons of people. I
think Paul was one of those kids, actually.
No, I never was a controller thrower.
I saw it once, and the kid broke his own controller, and I laughed so hard at him.
That's the thing. You can't.
It was so funny because when he threw it, it like bounced, fell, and he like had like a landing, like his entrance of his house was kind of like your house, like you had that landing, the stairs. He threw it. It bounced once. The controller snapped the side piece off, and then it went because he threw it so hard. It went down the stairs.
Okay, yeah.
But it went with enough force. Remember how the Nintendo controllers, they would come out of the front of the system?
Yeah.
When he threw it, the way that it went, it took the system backwards.
Oh, boy.
And the system fell down like halfway because it was also plugged in.
Oh,
so now it was just swinging in the landing. Like he ended up breaking
this dangling
He ended up
console.
like scratching the mom's wall and this thing like
broke,
almost hit the TV. And it was all over John Madden.
That's crazy. That's what happens when you have kids that can't control themselves. But you know what?
Terrible.
Here's what I do is I throw the controller, but I do so in a calculated way. I find like a couch or like a nice cushion and I throw it, but I throw it just enough to bounce on that soft cushion and it's very minimal.
Okay.
It's almost like that blend between controller throwing and rational.
Right. I think it's okay to get physically aggressive towards stuff when you're mad. So what I'll do is I'll go and I'll make sure my punching bag's set up.
Okay, yep.
And I'll just boot it.
Just boom.
Yeah.
Or I'll kick the couch. Boot the couch. Never the fridge. I kicked the fridge once. That was it. That's the only time I ever kicked the fridge.
Sometimes getting that anger out is cathartic.
It's okay to do. It's fine.
Oh, you have to.
Now, you don't want to break your shit.
Yeah.
Like this guy, I think he got mad.
I think he
threw his phone, broke the damn phone.
So then he went to go get it.
I got to pass that thing back in. I'm just going to say it's under warranty, and then I can't say that I broke it by being an idiot throwing it in a garbage chute. I'm just going to tell people, well, I'll just go get it. And then, he went down the garbage chute, misjudged that garbage chutes are, in fact, garbage chutes.
And thought he could get out.
Cans. Yeah. And he, went really far.
He Star Wars'd it.
Yep. Oh, he totally Star Wars it. And they had to pump in a hose with fresh air for him. Because he was...
Because he was running out of air.
He was going to shoot.
Yeah. I wonder how they figured out that he was under there. Do you think...
He called from the phone that he threw in the garbage chute.
Really?
Yes. That's my favorite part of the story.
911, I'm stuck
911 on his possibly Boost Mobile. That part wasn't in the thing. We're not going to give him the credit, though. He possibly called from... Excuse me. He definitely called from his phone in the garbage chute that he was trying to get. He's like, thank God I got stuck in this garbage chute.
It's a good thing he had service. It's a good thing he didn't have a dead phone.
My question is, why did it take him? Now that when they rescued him, they sent the cable down, a harness down, and they pulled him back up the chute.
Okay. Yep.
Why didn't they just? You know how you empty garbage?
Yeah.
Usually there's a way to empty garbage.
Whoop, yeah.
Why didn't they just empty the garbage?
Maybe there was some sort of compressor. Maybe when it crunches the garbage together.
Oh, okay.
Maybe that's the issue.
All right, like a compactor.
Compactor, yeah, that's the one.
All right, so maybe they have a built-in compactor. So just like Star Wars.
That's. I base all of my knowledge entirely on A New Hope.
Literally Star Wars. All right. That makes sense. Okay. Yeah, I think that's the That's probably what happened.
Could you imagine being the guy that got stuck in the garbage chute and trying to tell your friends that and stuff?
He probably made a couple of Facebook. He's down there for an hour.
Wow.
If it was the Paul Levesque stuck in a garbage chute, he's down there for an hour. He's really down there for like 5 minutes, but he's watched enough episodes on Netflix on his phone.
I could see that actually happening to Paul.
Paul falling
being a person
down the
that
chute to get his phone would be.
I
on
see
his
Paul
phone.
on his phone more than like functioning in public while he's in public.
Dude, I like to stay plugged in. I like to stay up.
I believe once in Walmart, he dropped an item on the ground. He went to pick it up, and halfway to it, he stopped for a good 30 seconds. Me and John are looking like, are you going to get it? He's like, 1 second.
It's probably something important.
Yeah, it was probably. It's probably just watching a documentary on Netflix. But I picture him falling down the garbage chute after the first phone with his backup phone, like an old phone just with Wi-Fi on it.
I do have that.
Of course you do. I was making this up, but I'm not 100%. I'm glad the camera's on me. I wish I could even look surprised because I'm not surprised. But I picture him just like a backup phone, like, all right, at least I've got Wi-Fi.
That's right. Everybody needs to have a backup phone.
I'm going to get this phone as soon as I finish falling.
What I
right,
use,
thank God.
My new
911?
phone. My new phone is water resistant, but the previous phone was not. So what I would do if I was going to a place where it would be water, like a bathtub or a swimming pool or something, I would bring the old phone that's only connected to Wi-Fi. So if I dropped it in, I would have no worries. I didn't have to stress. It was good.
All right, that actually reminds me. I'd like to now. Usually we don't talk about sad stories on this podcast, but this one really ties in.
What's that? Wow.
A little girl recently, this is not a joke. This is a cautionary tale.
Oh yes, I know where you're going.
A little
with this.
girl was charging her phone in the bathtub, and it fell in while hooked up to an extension cord.
Oh,
and she's not with us anymore.
Mm-hmm.
She was
That's
never
why you
with
don't
us.
charge your phone.
That's
here, but I mean, like,
best way to go about that.
she's dead now.
That is correct.
And her
unfortunate.
family wanted to share her last text. And her last text, again, this is not a funny story, so please resist laughing. I know we're in a funny mood. Her last text was actually just charging my phone on an extension cord in my bathtub.
Oh, that's bad.
Huh.
Yeah.
Don't do that.
I wish if I was a friend that got that text, I might say like, "You're an idiot. Don't do that. You don't cook toast in the bathtub. You don't try to form and grill in the bathtub.
Yeah.
You don't try hibachi practice in the bathtub."
See,
That's what it's called, by the way.
I would never put an extension cord in the bathtub.
That lithium battery. When I was younger, I had to rescue my brother's sailboat.
Yeah.
And we took a canoe and we were gonna put an offboard motor and try to get his sailboat at least close enough to the shore. We were just gonna push it with another offboard motor. My brother, he was a very intelligent man. He had an electric motor. This is the same brother that like helped find water on the moon. He used an electric motor.
You know what? Why not? Right?
Then when he was trying to do something with the sailboat, he punched a hole in the bottom of our aluminum canoe.
Oh my God!
Because he didn't saw the ends of the bolts off. He just left like 4 inches of bolt. And his fat giant ass broke right through the bottom of the canoe, pocked 2 holes in the bottom of Dad and I's canoe. Dad and I are sitting there, and my father goes, "Get your feet up." And now my father, you've seen my father, you've met my father, he's a very serious man.
Yeah.
I've never seen him speak with any kind of urgency or silliness before. And he's like, "Get your feet up." I was like,
He
"Dad
almost
just
sang
sung?"
it to you.
I was like, "Dad just sung."
Get your feet up.
What the? And I looked down, and I could see the
filling
water
up.
rising over the top of the battery that we were going to hook to the offboard. And this was just a canoe, just a battery. This is 12 volts. I picked my feet up, and seconds later, I could hear, like it actually makes the sizzling sound.
Wow.
In the water, it makes
yeah.
a sizzling sound. I was like, it's like, oh shit, it's discharged, but that could have sucked bad.
That could have been bad.
Like it would have killed us. It would not have killed us. It would have just like made our legs shoot out.
It would have been. It would
It
have
would
been
have been
fun.
uncomfy.
Yeah.
It would have scared the shit out of us. I probably would have like fallen into the water like I was tased or something dumb.
Yeah.
Like I would have just crashed my sailboat in the middle of the Lake Nippatuck. Right in the tuck too. That was the thing. He went right in the nip, fell right down. And then he says, "It was so scary because I had to swim to the side." And Everett and I were looking and laughing like hell because it was like 50 feet across. He's like, "No, it was so cold that you couldn't swim." Yeah, 50 feet. Jay, you could stand up probably 20 feet off the shore. It's 50 feet. You're 50 feet across. You probably can only swim
You know,
Like, you only had to swim 10 feet before you could stand. What the hell's wrong with you? Surprisingly, the sailboat that he built, he never went in again after that.
Good
And then
news.
they burnt it.
Yeah.
Oh, they really? Okay.
They burnt the boat,
That
too.
bad,
That was
yeah.
the thing. Yeah, he was not
Like,
happy with
never
that boat.
again shall this happen.
He's like, we're done with this thing. I guess it was really funny. He said the wind did the thing like it does in Cheaper by the Dozen, where the wind blows the boom into somebody. And, of course, my brother's built it out of wood. So he used what you would hang your mailbox on, like that big, thick
Okay,
post.
yeah.
Oh, okay.
And that was
It just came in
swinging
and whacked.
around
Yeah.
and just clobbering
That's-
people.
I
It
would've
wasn't
loved-
made of nice, loose aluminum.
I would have loved
Just
to
like
have been there.
Clocked people. It was like a mace. You don't even put your hands up to block at that point. You just, it's going to hurt less if I say one unconscious.
I wouldn't have loved to have been there. I wish
That's
David
done.
was there.
That's good. Yeah, just got to put David as the stunt guy.
Yeah.
I have
This
had
guy
quite a
was
few
not
boat
good.
incidences in the past.
That's a lot of boat incidences, a lot of delinquent loans.
Yeah. that wouldn't surprise
Lots of
me.
delinquent loans. I imagine that.
The good
that
news
thing.
for you, though, David, the loan offices, I don't know who. There's a name for it. I can't recall. It's one of the companies that owns the majority of the loans.
Something May, Fannie Mae,
No,
Holly
it's-
Mae,
nah.
Grammy. Why am I doing that? I'm so bad with names. Stevie Ray.
Yeah, could be one of those names. They're buying back or they're buying loans. They're selling the loans, the delinquent loans, to another company. That company isn't filing the proper paperwork, and therefore they're not able to collect on those
Oops.
loans. So all your dude,
So
all
a
your
couple of
whole life,
households are dancing right now.
your whole life of just not paying people back, it's paying off, David.
Don't do the no good deed goes unpunished. But if you do the wrong thing, it might be so right.
Crazy.
I'm
huh?
only talking about paying
So-
your loans.
I've been paying my loan since college,
You're right.
unfortunately.
Stupid us.
Yep. And
Yep,
so I have
college.
no chance of this happening.
Idiots. You know what? That actually, it happened to me. So when I went to college, and then I went to a profession that will do the loan forgiveness, and stupidly, before I even apply, I could, like 5 years I had to be in that thing before I could even apply for a loan forgiveness.
Yeah, that's
And
right.
I was like trying to be diligent and trying to set myself up financially, so I took some extra cash and I
Okay,
threw it
yeah.
on the loans.
Okay, yeah.
And then like 4 years later, fast forward 4 years later, I got like all those loans forgiven. Dickheads.
But did you know? You had to have known that was going to happen.
But the way it was set up to change, what happened was, it actually took me more than 5 years because they like, it was on the 4th year. They're like, now we're going to change it. It has to be this specific criteria.
Okay, yeah.
And then like, all right, fine. And then I'd get close to that
then
criteria.
it
Be
would
like, and now
change.
this has to happen.
Oh.
And then I get a little bit closer. Like it took 8 years
Okay, yeah.
to finally get my
And
5-year loan forgiveness.
That's a long time to go.
And that's a long time to have interest building up, paying the minimum. And I'm not stupid. I'm not playing that game.
Yeah.
Anybody
Yeah.
that does that is, setting yourself up for a long, long time of dumbness. Like just a
Nobody would
stupid,
do that, right?
stupid thought. Anybody paying the minimum is just absolute financially just
ruined. Just terrible.
might be financially effed. At that point, I'm gonna tell you that. If you're just paying the interest, you really got to talk to the Jetpack Super Financial team here.
That's right. We'll shut you straight.
I'll set them straight like Tony Robbins.
Someday
Watch
you'll
this.
be able to afford a 2-bedroom apartment.
Someday. I'm gonna try to set them straight like Tony Robbins. What the F is wrong with you? What are you, stupid?
That was so motivational. That was inspirational.
What's wrong with you? And my deep, I can't even go that deep. He sounds like a
Yeah.
Freddy Krueger. What the hell? What is wrong with you? Allow me to jump in my Olympic
Why are you so
swimming pool.
sad?
Do you think he's actually just Batman?
I was gonna say, you sound like he's
It
Batman.
sounds like he's doing a fake voice. It really does.
Yeah.
But even in the other parts of the documentary, I just watched I'm Not Your Guru. Definitely check it out. It's a good one. But he sounds like he's doing a voice changer, but he's not. You know when they used to black out people's faces on that Unsolved Mysteries show and they talked through the funny voice? That's Tony Robbins just doing the voiceover. Very, very smart guy. Very interesting guy. Check it out.
Big friend
I'm Not
to-
Your Guru.
To Tom Brady.
Floyd Mayweather, Justin Bieber, Tom Brady.
Basically anyone with money.
Anybody with a ton of money. Probably because of this guy.
Good.
Just saying. Just saying. That's my other idea.
What's
Gotta
that?
go meet this guy.
You're gonna they're gonna
Be his
become a
friend.
financial
No,
advisor.
I'm gonna be his friend. I could
Okay.
financially advise some people. I don't know. I've financialized some people that are still like, there's somebody in the world I've financially advised before, and they're like, he didn't listen.
Oh, hey.
Yeah, it could be anybody. Could be anybody at all.
Put me back in.
Those of you watching the podcast just noticed a funny visual gag we've attempted. Those of you listening, Paul left the camera, and it was just David.
And we've just left with David.
Indeed.
Just saying. Just saying. Davio, what'd I say I could get you in a house in? How many months?
I don't know. But you know
I
what?
don't know what you said about that.
You gotta listen. That's the problem. You didn't listen. But you could go into a subway.
That's true. You
Under
could
the-
just live in
under
a
the
subway.
Under the
How the
ocean.
hell not, right?
They're dumping subway cars. You just get on that boat and ask
They
them,
are.
Hey, can I get
It
one
looks
of those?
insane too.
Can I get a subway car? I'm gonna make that.
So
a
what do you
house.
mean?
Tiny
They're
home.
just
We
throwing
found
the
this one in
subway
the
cars
ocean.
out?
So
Dude, so
take a subway
somebody had like this amazing side hustle. Somebody was very intelligent with their business plan. They said, "Look, I'm going to talk these guys into using my barge.
That's good.
Get rid of their subway
Okay.
cars.
Yep.
And then, like, 'cause there's not a lot of barge work right now.
Yeah.
And then, so now New York is like, all right, we're going to dump some trash in the ocean.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to make it eco-friendly, though. We're going to
So-
say it's for fish to have the fish can have a coral reef.
So wait. So what? They're making trash
So they-
coral reefs
Throw in subway cars.
Yep.
filled
and
with
they're just-
trash.
No, that's
Or-
subway, just a subway car.
Oh, okay.
That's still
okay.
garbage.
Yeah, just a cow by
Yeah,
itself.
yeah,
You're never going to use it again.
It's true. Yeah.
So they're throwing old subway cars into the ocean
wow.
with the hopes that it's a coral reef.
Oh my God. That's
This is like the time I planted a candy tree. I was really just littering.
Yeah.
I didn't know it. I was a child, though.
Yeah.
These guys are old enough to know better.
That's crazy. That's a good way to lie about what you're doing.
That's right.
I like that.
That's right. Like, oh, yeah. No, it's cool. It's cool. Because what happened is
We're making
coral reefs.
Yeah,
You know how people don't like those anymore?
environments.
I did like in the photo slide. It was like, here's how to look in 5 years. Here's how to look in 10 years. It was like seeing a scene out of like The Little Mermaid. Like
Yeah.
this is just.
And it was all photoshopped.
Oh yeah.
It's not actually going to... They don't have the pictures from the future.
Yeah, they don't know how that's really gonna go.
That's
Yeah.
That's just
I'm
done.
like, really? 10 years it'll look like that? Yeah. Yeah.
It'll look just like this.
Yeah.
This is like the time that we were told, like, the ice caps will melt, and then you're all going to be underwater just like this. And then they showed us Kevin Costner in Waterworld. Like, why did the fashion get so shitty? Why is everybody wearing leather? Ain't nobody worn leather since the 1800s, except for blacksmiths. Why is everybody suddenly just all about cows? Where are these cows growing if everything's covered in water? How do you have an animal that takes up so much extra damn land space, and now you're making clothing out of it?
No,
That's stupid.
no, I don't have a future. I don't have a crystal ball.
You can float anywhere. Why ain't you floating near the equator, but not too close? Now you're in the perfect climate. You don't gotta have all stupid leather on. What the hell's wrong with
What
you,
are you
Waterworld?
even- what?
There's
I
so
don't know
many
what he's
problems in
I
that
don't know
movie.
where I went with this.
I'm sorry, I just realized
Wearing
there's
leather
so
in
many
Waterworld.
problems. So many problems with Waterworld.
Sorry
I just
that
realized
you-
I hate that movie.
You've just
I'm
now
sorry.
discovered you don't like Waterworld.
It just hit now. I didn't like that movie.
That's all right.
It was dumb.
You know what? Let's take a trip into the future, but not to Waterworld. Let's take a trip into the
You
future.
can't go where I think you're thinking.
Where am I gonna
You
go?
can't go to North Korea, Paul.
That's not what I was thinking.
Oh, that
but
was the
sure.
last story on the list. I was just gonna show the list.
I was thinking go into the future to watch next week's UFC,
Oh,
but I won't be doing
Okay.
that in North Korea. You're
no,
absolutely
you can't do that
right.
in North Korea.
Thanks.
Should we talk about
federal
which story that
government.
we just
Let's talk about
Alright,
the North
no, let's talk about the
Koreans.
fact that we've just masterfully transitioned to two stories at once, and I'm going to
Branching.
unicize them at the same time. Okay?
Okay.
We're gonna. So not in North Korea next week is the UFC fights between
214.
John Jones and Dan Cormier.
That's right.
They won't be fighting in Korea. There is no North Koreans on the card as well.
So why
It's
is
going to be a
that?
really big.
Why
this is a
why
big
wouldn't
fight.
it be in North Korea though?
Because we have
Because
a travel
we're not
ban
allowed to travel to North Korea.
per the United States.
That's right. Yeah.
I think this Donald Trump fellow's getting out of control with all his travel bans.
But you probably don't want to go to
I'm
North
just kidding. I
Korea
have
though.
absolutely no opinion on that. That's like somebody when you're a kid and somebody says you're not you're not coming to my birthday party. And then you're like,
That's the whole argument.
wasn't gonna go to your birthday party
Yeah.
because you're insane.
Yeah,
Why
so-
would I? How did you weaponize a birthday party?
So now we don't have the
They're
ability
like,
to go to North Korea.
You're not allowed to go to North Korea anymore. Like, no, that was the hoped reaction. That's what they had hoped for, and the reaction they got was, "Wait,
Yeah,
we could go to
okay.
North Korea before?
Pretty much, right?
Did we? Did we even know we could do that?
I think I read there was like 4,000 U.S. people in North Korea, or 4,000 people who travel each year through North Korea.
Through North Korea to get to South Korea, maybe?
Possible? No, probably just
Could
on
be.
excursions. Like they'll be somewhere else. They'll be in Japan. They'll be in South Korea, and they'll take a trip to North Korea. They'll do like an excursion for 3 days. They go to Pyongyang. They learn about the North Koreans, and then they come back. But then you also have the chance of not coming back.
Dennis Rodman.
Oh yeah, he can't go on his trips anymore. That's another thing.
Anthropologists.
Yeah.
So 3 more people.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to think of the anthropology majors at Bridgewater. 3 more people. There's 4. Did you say 4,000 or just 4?
I read 4,000.
You sure it wasn't 4?
It could be. I don't know. But I don't know. North Korea
No
makes
idea.
me scared. I want to talk about the UFC.
Yeah.
That's kind of crazy. So also on this fight card.
Yeah. Don't go to North Korea.
I love trying to do the 2 stories at once. This is very interesting. Maybe we just perform all 5 stories all in
Try to
unison at the
intertwine
same
them.
time.
Sure.
That would be the transition of a master. We could do that. Speaking of the transition of a master, though,
Mhm.
we have Cyborg.
That's right. Yep.
She's gonna be
Cyborg.
She's gonna be fighting. I'm gonna make sure that I block my mouth so that you can't tell if I have to go back and edit this podcast because she's not fighting anymore. All right, here's what makes this news. It's not just there's a UFC card on. It's July. We all get it. There's a UFC card every damn weekend. But
Mhm.
this one is important because you actually have the headline and the co-main event is 2 of the most canceled
Yes.
fighters
Of all time.
ever.
Yes.
If they throw Vanderlei Silva in here,
Then we've got real.
if they could kindly just
problems.
put Vanderlei Silva in there, this would really, and Cain Velasquez.
Yep.
Let's put him in.
Mhm.
Like, what the hell? Why can't we just have Velasquez fight against Vanderlei Silva also as a triple main headline?
But so here's the scare.
These 2 fighters, they always get rigged
Yeah.
by, excuse me, they get tested by the United States Athletic Commission there. Not rigged.
Mm-hmm. Or they fall to injury.
I'm on to you guys, by the way. You're all rigging it. Get off John Jones's butt.
Now,
Rig him.
here's the
he
thing.
would never do anything wrong.
Here's what's scary is John Jones' birthday was last week.
Yeah,
He
I
does-
just think of that too. He's a July boy. Or he's a July boy like
Uh-huh.
me.
He probably likes to go out and party on his birthday.
I know.
He probably doesn't have a lot of self-control. In fact.
yeah, that's been proven.
So,
the only thing is,
I'm-
he said that he used to go to the hall and he would go to the bar and buy everybody drinks,
Okay.
and then they would give him stuff because he was being nice to
Yeah.
people. Maybe this time, because he's lost so much money over the
He
years,
doesn't
he's
have
being
the
tight
money
wallet.
to do that. But here's the problem. He also said he made the argument of I'm not a cokehead because I still can function while I fight. So why is it a problem if I do cocaine? Which he said which I don't currently do, but why would it be an issue if I can still function while doing so? That is not the words I want to hear coming from a man who's saying I don't do cocaine anymore.
That's true. See, the first thing about being an alcoholic is you have to have a problem with it. If you're completely
Yep.
okay with it, though,
Yeah.
Yep.
it's not that I'm an alcoholic.
I don't love the fact that he said that, and that leads me to believe that we may see another canceled fight.
and all right, so here's what worries me is they have canceled it so close.
Mm-hmm.
To the fight before?
Last year was
What was the one that you and I got mad at Scott Coker for? 'Cause I know this isn't John Jones. Do you remember the time that they had canceled the fight and I got mad at Scott
Are you
Coker?
talking about the Fedor fight?
The kidney stones.
Yeah,
you-
Fedor Mitrione.
And that's the thing. So they can cancel it almost right up until the bell.
That was like an hour before the fight.
And
Actually-
they still had the pay-per-view would started,
Yeah.
and then they canceled it like mid.
They're like, nope, no, this isn't gonna
Which was
happen.
a problem. It wasn't a pay-per-view. It was Bellator.
Mm,
So they went
yeah.
there.
Yeah.
They did that once, and that was it. Then they did it one more time, and that didn't go well. And then it was UFC 213,
Mm-hmm.
and then everything else was better.
So, here's to hoping.
No, I really hope it happens. I hope it happens.
Mm.
I wish John Jones well. I wish he would get in the damn ring.
Yeah.
Excuse me,
let's
the
see.
octagon. I wish that he would just straighten up, fly right, do the right damn thing. But you know what? I also wish that he knows he's made so much money that he don't got to worry about it ever again. He's got that walk-off money. He don't care.
Oh yeah.
Definitely.
Oh,
Yep.
yeah.
Yep.
No, that's like Jetpack Superheroes at a farmer's market.
We're getting that walk-off money
Getting that
Oh, yeah.
walk-off money.
with
can-
any luck.
Walk off with an eggplant. Pay for it. Walk off. You know, that's what I mean.
That's
Like
the
walk
kind of
off
money-
money.
yeah, that's
You know,
right.
buy an eggplant. Walk off with it.
That's I
Get
think
some
we'll,
apples. Walk off with them.
we'll definitely be there. We'll be at that level.
I can't wait.
Mm-hmm.
Mansfield.
Mansfield, Massachusetts,
great.
August
Mansfield, Mass.
26th, 11:30 a.m.
11:30.
It's perfect.
Yeah, but when the thing is only open until 1 p.m., That's like going
That's
on
true.
the prime
That
time.
is the prime time. You're right.
And
Oh,
when
yeah.
you play a farmer's market, man, you know that there's going to be, I'm going to tell you what, here's what's going to happen. People are going to come that are so far out of our reach circle right now.
Well, that's the trick.
And they're going to come in and they're going to look and they're going to go,
I like
hey,
these guys.
I like these. Also, the band is good because they're going to probably be talking about farmer's market shit.
They're probably
They're like,
like,
these eggplants are good. Also, these bands are good. And then I'm hoping to cross the bridge from eggplant to comedy music. And I'm hoping that they end up going home with both.
Yeah, that's right.
An eggplant and David. I don't know. I kind of lost track where I was going with that one. So I just wanted to, I hope David gets a sexy time.
He's a smaller guy. He can fit into your
David
pocket.
fits in most stews.
Yeah.
He goes well with certain wines.
Oh yeah,
that's right.
You know,
Of
it's
course.
perfect. No, I think it's gonna be fun. I'm excited.
Hell yeah.
Anytime Rudy puts these things on,
Mm.
he's wicked good. Anything
Mhm.
put on by Rudy is gonna be gold. You know it.
Yeah.
And anything put on by Jetpack Superheroes is gonna be gold. You know it. So it's gonna be a great time.
That's right.
It's gonna be a great time. I hope there's this many people playing going and watching us play.
I'm gonna go with the 21 kids. Okay.
I'm hoping there's at least 21 people.
At least at the very
awesome.
It doesn't matter. It's gonna be fun. Come out, check us out. You don't even have to stay the whole time.
No.
Come, get your fruit, get in, get out, get on with
One
life.
day,
Get some veggies.
our lives will
Appreciate you.
change.
Thank you so much for
and
watching.
we'll give birth to all.
Thanks you so much for listening.
Sweet
Big
pride and
West
joy.
Future, sweet pride and joy.
9 months later, our lives will be greater as we try to have our second boy.
The boy that comes after the first one.
One night, we'll be drinking and we'll get to thinking that we missed the pitter patter of little feet.
Pitter patter of little feet.
Wouldn't it be sweet and even kinda neat to have 21 kids with me? We won't fight over who gets to pick the names, cause we'll have 21 chances to compromise.
21 chances to compromise.
And with this number, we can finally play a family soccer game with 10 people on each side.
That's 10 versus 10 with one is the ref.
Breakfast might be tough for you to prepare,
Tell them why.
because a 42 slice toaster oven is pretty rare.
We're gonna find 24 Pop-Tarts.
Might collapse the economy, 'cause we won't give a dime to condom companies when you have 21 kids with me. And before you complain about begging for them, just think of how much fun it'll be to make all them. And it might not be financially sound, and the bathroom might become a war ground. We can name them all after the Transformers. Screw the Jackson 5, cause our 21 are great performers. Don't even worry about financial strife. With so much government assistance, you'll never have to work a day in your life. The family store will have 21 employees. It'll be every sweatshop owner's fantasy when you have 21 kids with me.